What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Just a Fun Guy, and this is Just a Fun Guy Coins. Okay, I need a visual for what I'm about to do here. Let's see. Here we go. I have here, I just picked up a wheat penny. A wheat penny from 1947. Unfortunately, these aren't worth much more than a face value. I suppose if you got one in excellent condition, maybe just a little over a penny. And I have pennies that are worth more than face value. But how about pennies that are more than face value? I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. Unfortunately, I don't have any examples of these, but the internet does. Today, I'm going to be counting down, or at least talking about, I think it's going to be 25 of the most valuable pennies that you can find. And hopefully you can find this cornrow hunting. I don't know, but keep looking. You'll find that penny out there somewhere if you just keep looking. Let's get to the video. The 1921 S. Lincoln Wheat Penny. These are lowest on the list because they are worth least. I'm going least to most. And these particular pennies, if they're in good condition, just a regular average good condition where it's like it's not super impressive, they're about $1.71. If you find it and it's in very fine condition, actually extremely fine condition, it's about $40. And MS63 uncirculated conditions, about $217. At auction, these pennies could bring as much as $850 if you auction these pennies to the right person. The next penny on the list, if you find it while cornrow hunting and it's common, you feel like you struck gold. An Indian head. But the Indian head that I'm talking about is no 1906 in rough condition you find while cornrow hunting. I'm talking about an 1871 Indian head penny. And there were 3.9 million minted. To give an idea how rare that is, if a coin has under 50 million minted, it's considered rare, and under 10 million is super rare. And there were only 3,929,000 produced. A rough estimate of these coins, you can assume an average condition. These coins are going to be valued at around $60. Were one in certified mint state MS65 or higher, could bring as much as $875 if you took it to an auction. The 1920 S wheat penny. The 1920 S wheat penny isn't all that rare. There were 46,220,000 minted, so they're still out there. You could potentially find one. And the numismatic value of one in average condition is about 75 cents. But one in certified MS65 condition could bring as much as $900 at any auction. This next penny is just a teensy bit more valuable than the other one. Just a teensy bit more than 75 cents. It's the 1870 Indian head penny. And there were 5,275,000 minted. The numismatic value in average condition will be valued at somewhere around $40, but one in certified MS Plus condition could bring as much as $1,000 at auction. $1,000 for what was once a 1 cent coin. Think of how crazy that is. The next wheat penny is the 1927 S wheat penny. There were a total of 14,276,000 minted. The numismatic value in average condition could be valued at around $1.75, while one in MS65 condition could bring as much as $1,000 at auction. As you can tell by now, there's going to be a common theme. It's either going to be a wheat penny or an Indian head penny on here, and maybe one more penny, but that's going to be the common theme from this video, in case you haven't seen that already. But all joking aside, the next penny on the list is 1916S, another wheat penny. There were 22,510,000 minted, and a rough estimate of these coins, you can assume that in average condition, it'll be worth around $8. While if you get one in MS65 condition, it could bring as much as $1,000 at auction. We skip ahead a couple years to 1926. The 1926S wheat penny is next on the list. There were 4,550,000 of these minted. As a rough estimate of these coins, you can assume that one in average condition will be valued at around $10.50. But if you take it to an auction and it is MS65 or better, you could bring as much as $1,200 home. This is the first one for the list, our first Denver minted coin. D for Denver, and then you have S for San Francisco, W for West Point, P for Philadelphia. O was for New Orleans when they had a mint back in the day. But on with the penny itself. The 1924 D. There were 2,520,000 minted, and these pennies, in average condition, will be valued at around $35. In rough condition, they're $35 for one penny. And in the beautiful state that it could potentially be in, MS65 or higher, of course, these pennies could bring as much as $1,200 at an auction. That's a lot of money for something that was worth 1 cent. To avoid the video from running too long, I originally was going to do all 25 coins I had on my list, but I decided I'm going to narrow it down a bit, so I'm skipping ahead a few coins. The first coin I'm skipping ahead to is yet another wheat penny, big surprise, but this one is going to be just a little bit older. This wheat penny is from 1909. It has an S mint mark on it, but it also has one more thing on it. The initials of the designer of the wheat penny, Victor David Brenner, hence the VDB on it. There were only 484,000 of these coins that were minted. And if you have one of these coins, and it's a 1909, and an S, and a VDB, the average condition will put these coins somewhere around $950, while one in MS65 condition could bring as much as $2,150 at auction. That's a lot of money. The last year that the Indian head was minted was 1908, but there are 1909 Indian heads out there. There aren't very many of them, but if you do find one, you have yourself a rare penny. There are only about 300,000 of these minted, and in average condition for this one penny, you have $600 valuable penny. One penny is $600. Just think about that. While in MS65 condition, this penny will bring as much as $2,250 at any auction. We're getting up there when it comes to coin value, and I want you to keep in mind these coins are valued at 1 cent. They were originally just 1 penny, and now they're worth $600, $2,250, and above. When it comes to coins, coin hunting, coin collecting, I'm usually the one that stays positive and says, keep looking, you might find one of these coins one of these days. The last few coins I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to shatter your dream right here. The chance of you finding any of these last few coins I have to show you is you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning, twice in one life. With that being said, this coin I have to show you is the 1856 Flying Eagle. There are only 2,000 of these produced. And in average condition, one of these would be valued at somewhere around $8,000, while one in certified mint state condition could bring as much as $25,000 at auction. Like I said, slim to none chance of ever finding one of these. The 1943 copper wheat penny. In 1943, wheat pennies were made of steel, and they're as common as the pennies you see today. But they also made a few copper wheat pennies in 1943. The mintage on them is about 20. And a rough estimates, these things in average condition are around $60,047, while in the MA65 condition, it'll be as much as $85,782 at auction. The final penny on the list is about as rare and as valuable as they get. The 1944 steel wheat penny. There were not that many minted. There were only about 2 of them that were minted. And if you find one in extremely fine condition, EF40, they're about $399,637. But if you find one in uncirculated MS63 condition, you're looking at a $1,110,923 penny. Wow. Well, those pennies were worth a lot of money. I'm going to keep looking. But some of those pennies are definitely going to be a lot rarer to find in circulation than I would once think. But it's worth looking. My name is Just a Fungi. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit that bell icon. Until next time, I'm signing off. So long, YouTube.